Hello everyone, and welcome to English Story Radio channel. Today, I'm excited to share an English story with you. If you enjoy this story and want to see more like it, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you'll be the first to know when I upload new content. Without further ado, let's get started. It was a beautiful winter day, and Alice was excitedly preparing for the New Year's Eve party that she was hosting later that evening. She had invited all her closest friends to her house to celebrate the arrival of the new year. Alice was a kind and generous girl who loved to make her friends happy. She was the perfect hostess and was always full of ideas for making their gatherings fun and memorable. Alice's best friend, Emily, arrived early to help with the preparations. They started by decorating the living room with streamers and balloons, and hanging up a Happy New Year banner. Alice had a lot of festive decorations she had gathered over the years, so the room soon looked like a winter wonderland. Next, Alice and Emily began setting the table. Alice had prepared a special New Year's Eve menu with delicious snacks and drinks. They set out bowls of chips, dips, and popcorn, and arranged platters of cookies and other sweets. There were also bottles of soda, sparkling cider, and champagne, as Alice wanted everyone to have a special toast to ring in the new year. Soon, the rest of the gang arrived. There was Peter, who was a bit shy but always ready to have fun, and Sarah, who loved to dance and sing. And finally, there was Tom, who was the prankster of the group, always making them laugh. Alice and her friends spent the early part of the evening munching on snacks and chatting, while Alice played some upbeat music in the background. They reminisced about their favorite memories from the past year, and talked about their hopes and plans for the new year ahead. As the evening progressed, Alice suggested they play some games. They started with a round of charades, with Tom putting on a hilarious performance that had everyone in stitches. Next, they played a game of Would You Rather, with Emily coming up with some really thought-provoking questions that sparked some interesting discussions. As midnight approached, Alice suggested they take a break from the games and go outside to light some sparklers and watch the fireworks in the sky. The group bundled up in their warmest coats and hats and went outside, where they were treated to a stunning display of colorful explosions that lit up the night sky. As they returned to the warm living room, Alice served some champagne to toast to the new year. They clinked their glasses and smiled, feeling happy and grateful for each other's company. Then Alice suggested they make some New Year's resolutions. Peter said he wanted to improve his grades in school, while Sarah wanted to learn a new dance style. Tom, as always, said he wanted to be the funniest guy in the world. Alice thought for a moment and said, "I want to do something kind for someone every day." As the clock ticked closer to midnight, they all stood up to count down to the new year. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! They all hugged and wished each other a Happy New Year. Then they went outside to light some more sparklers and watch the last of the fireworks. As they returned to the cozy living room, Alice turned down the lights and put on some soft music. They all snuggled up under blankets on the couches and chatted quietly, feeling happy and content. It was a great party, and everyone had a fantastic time. They all went home with memories that would last a lifetime, feeling happy and looking forward to the new year ahead. Alice went to bed with a smile on her face, feeling grateful for her wonderful friends and excited for all the adventures and possibilities that the new year would bring. The next day, Alice woke up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the new year. She sat down at her desk and started writing down her resolutions, determined to make this year her best yet. She thought about her promise to do something kind for someone every day, and wondered how she could start putting that into action. Suddenly, she had an idea. She remembered that there was a new girl in her class, who had recently moved to town, and didn't seem to have many friends yet. Alice decided to reach out to her, and invite her to join their group. Alice called the girl, whose name was Lily, and asked her if she wanted to come over to her house for a movie night that weekend. Lily was thrilled and eagerly accepted the invitation. When Lily arrived at Alice's house, she was welcomed warmly by Alice and her friends. They watched a funny movie and shared popcorn, and Lily felt like she was part of the group already. From that day on, Alice made a point to include Lily in their group activities, and make her feel welcome. Lily soon became good friends with everyone, and was grateful for Alice's kindness and inclusiveness. As the year went on, Alice continued to fulfill her resolution to do something kind for someone every day. She volunteered at a local soup kitchen, helped her elderly neighbor with groceries, and even started a school club to promote kindness and compassion. Alice's friends were proud of her and inspired by her example. They too started looking for ways to make a positive impact in their community and in the world. At the end of the year, Alice and her friends gathered once again to celebrate New Year's Eve. This time, they were joined by Lily and several other new friends they had made throughout the year. As they toasted to the new year, Alice felt a sense of happiness and fulfillment. She had accomplished so much in the past year, and she knew that with her friends by her side, she could do even more in the year ahead. The party continued late into the night, filled with laughter, dancing, and good company. As the clock struck midnight, they all hugged and wished each other a happy new year. Alice smiled, feeling grateful for all the wonderful people in her life. She knew that with their support and encouragement, she could make the world a better place, one act of kindness at a time.